morning, folks, or afternoon, maybe evening, depending on where you are. I am at the old River Inn site on the very far west side of Reno. This abandoned hotel, maybe it was a casino, was only open a very short time, and I think it's been 40 years ago, and thought I would come out here and try and give you somewhat of a short tour, but I see that we can't really get in. This was built without the forethought of being able to have a sewer system, because as maybe you can see, the river is right down below those houses there. That's the Truckee River. Pan over to this side. That is the Truckee River there. And they could not run a proper sewer system here. So they had to pump everything, which got too expensive, and in turn forced the closure of something that never really got started. We'll get a little closer here, and I see a truck or car backed in there. Maybe that's a security guard. Sometimes those guys are even nice enough to let you in. Not sure what's left inside there. I don't know if this thing's always been boarded up, but as you can see the signs there, no trespassing. I don't see any dogs, but we're not the adventurous that really cares to go to jail and break in these places, so we're going to just show you what we can from the gate. Like I said, this building has been sitting for no less than 40 years, and as you see by that footing or foundation, that rebar, if I remember right, has been probably sitting there for at least 35 years that I can remember. I see that gable end of that building has been boarded up probably in the last 5 years, because the wood does not look to be in that bad a shape, that OSB there. As we can see, the windows are boarded up on this side that faces the east. Sorry I can't give you a little better tour of this, but you get the idea. There's the mountainside across the street, and of course there's railroad tracks right here. You can see by the crossing guards, and I parked outside of them there so we wouldn't get hung up with a train. Go around the corner here and see if we can't get a little closer for you. Looks like the far side there has some what probably were hotel motel rooms. And I see that there's some solar panels on that roof I never noticed before when I used to drive by. You can see this from Highway 80 when you come in from Sacramento to the Reno area. All these houses behind here are relatively new, I'd say within the last 10 years, because this place was really built when it was out in the middle of nowhere. Seems kind of odd that they would have a Sani hut out there, which would almost tell me that there's some kind of work going on. I see a what looks like a Chevrolet or GMC truck sitting there. Has to be somebody staying here on the property, because it looks fairly late model. It's not an old beat up truck from the 70s. I got a feeling there might be a night watchman living out here, if you can see his truck there. If anybody knows any more about this old river inn, let me know. I've been in the Reno area 30 years and I just remember it being just about like it sits now. If you can add anything to the mix, maybe when it was built, feel free. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.